ringworm and solipsist opening for them on that Saturday show. It's a hat trick right to the face. So 2 for Chimera for Saturday, May 13th. Tickets for both nights on sale if you go to agoracleveland.com. Caller 10, these are yours. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
The words radio and Ohio both end in I-O. And I-O is one of the moons of Jupiter. Have fun trying to figure out whatever the that means. I-O, I-O. It's the Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7 WMMS.
We'll have another $1,000 for you. We are back into 2023 with plenty of chances for you to go fund yourself. So listen for these keywords next here in about 4 or 5 minutes. So not far off. Cavaliers will play tonight here at home before they hit the road. They'll play the Nuggets in Denver on Friday. And then they'll play the Suns in Phoenix on Sunday. Suns are in town tonight. 7 o'clock is your tip-off at the Romo Fijo. Cavs are 4th in the East, behind only Milwaukee, Brooklyn, and Boston. And the Suns are a pretty good team, too. The West is a little more competitive. But Nuggets are a very tough team right now. So Cavs, Suns, tonight on MMS, your FM flagship home for Cleveland Cavaliers basketball. And remember, of course, over at CLE Clothing Company, you can use the promo code ANEW for 20% off. ANEW. Going old-timey for January 2023. I don't know how they would know this. It makes a great headline, but again, they said that Pete Rose placed the first legal sports bet in Ohio.
I think it was a promotion.
Yeah, but as soon as it went live at midnight, everybody in Ohio who wanted to gamble was, I
mean, it's...
Pete Rose, of course, got a lifetime ban from baseball but it's a great eye catcher. He's like, I don't know a friggin' thing about the odds. I just like to bet.
He bets with his gut.
He really does, yeah. He said, go Reds, go Bengals. And got a light, and he can't be in the Baseball Hall of Fame, is that right?
Correct.
Pete Rose?
Yeah.
See, if he had done this closer to present day, it probably wouldn't have been that big of a deal.
I don't know. There's a dude that got a full season ban for placing a bet on a football, on football.
Yeah.
And he plays football. Calvin Ridley. Last year, placed a bet when he was out injured on an app, and then they banned him for a year.
Well, they banned him for a year.
Yeah.
Pete Rose got like a lifetime ban.
Right, but, I mean, it's still pretty serious is what I'm saying. And he wasn't betting on a game he was playing on. Pete Rose, the reason his ban was so significant is because he was betting on games he was playing
on the other team, right? He wasn't betting on the Reds, was it? Or the Phillies or whatever?
He always says that he's always bet on the Reds to win. That's what he says, that he always bet Reds to win.
Yeah.
Which is a bold move.
But he had been around the horn a little bit too, right? Wasn't he? Remember when Andre Dawson, before he played for the Cubs when I was a kid, he was on the Montreal Expos. And I don't know if Pete Rose was I guess Pete Rose was on the Expos at the tail end, right? Not at the beginning. I don't know. But they said that he placed the first legal sports bet in Ohio on January 1st. Now, the other end of the financial spectrum, your friend and mine, Alexander Jones, is having a very difficult time because he, of course, is famously going bankrupt or has filed bankruptcy.
You never had money to begin with, Alan.
Right.
That's where...
But you know who can have money?
Who?
Someone right now who can go fund themselves with $1,000. As promised. Listen closely and good luck.
The Buzzard wants you to go fund yourself and score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword cash at WMMS.com. That's cash. Enter it now at WMMS.com. And good luck from Buzzard Radio.
See, Alex Jones is no dummy because what he's doing here, I'll play the clip, he's teeing it up to blame the audience, which is what these kinds of guys always do. It's never their fault. He's blaming you because you stopped supporting him, because you bought into all of the globalist propaganda. You believed the stories that said that he filed for bankruptcy and that he was running out of money in all those Sandy Hook cases. You believed that. And he's so used to people believing whatever he says that when reality injects itself into his world, he gets very upset. So it's not his fault. It's your fault for not supporting him.
This place is on the edge of insolvency. And then a bunch of the audience thinks, well, he's going off air, I'm not going to support, which it's a liberating feeling. I kind of feel good in this fight that I'm going to get down to the point where I can't buy groceries. That makes me feel actually like I've done my job.
Bro, I saw you on that Andrew Callahan documentary. You need to cut back on the groceries anyway.
I feel good that I'm not going to be able to afford groceries.
It's very cathartic.
You think when he goes fully broke, and again, he's got kids.
OnlyFans.
But he's got kids. Like, when people talk about going broke, I go, well, if you were a single dude, who cares? You kind of paint yourself into a corner. He's got kids. He's probably got child support, whatever. But I love that subliminal appeal there to people. Pretty soon I'm not going to be able to buy groceries, and that's great. I'm really looking forward to that when I can't eat anymore. Just think of how svelte he's going to get.
I'm going to get down to the point where I can't buy groceries. That makes me feel actually like I've done my job. Because unlike Fauci, I don't tell lies. You got that? That's my secret. My brain becomes more powerful every day because I've trained myself not to lie to myself, not to lie to my audience, and not to lie in front of God. The Democrats couldn't shut us down, and the debanking and the deep state and the censorship couldn't shut us down, and all the fake lawsuits couldn't shut us down, but you decided to believe their propaganda, because I've not talked to folks on the street and everywhere else. We get the emails, and you believe we're going under because the lawyers told you we're going under, the Democrats told you we're going under, and you've decided, some of you, to believe that, so we've gotten less support since all of those court cases.
How dare they? How dare they believe all that stuff? What an idiot.
So his point is, for the first time in recorded InfoWars history, his audience all of a sudden believes the Democrats and lawyers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's not his fault. It's your fault for going. But I do like the notion of people going, this guy's going off. I'm not going to support him anymore. I mean, the point of supporting, it's like public television, right? The point of supporting it is theoretically to keep it on. Whatever he's on now. I mean, he's not like on the air. He's on, well, he's online, I guess. Whatever, you know. But listen, you gotta polish a turd. You gotta make it sound like this is great news for you. You got to put a good face on it, because I'm sure he's probably let a lot of people go over there. Pretty soon it's going to be a one-man operation if it's not already. And so you got to put a good face on it. It's your fault for believing we're doing fine. Yeah, I got some fake court cases out here. And he goes on and on and on and on and on. Best part of that clip, by the way, if you've ever seen that Alex Jones set, he's surrounded by giant monitors. We've got monitors in here with the show logo on it. His has like the InfoWars logo, but it was surrounded by like twinkly Christmas lights.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
he has like a set designer. It's like, okay, Alex, this is what I want to do. He's like, all right, I want that over there. You need a wreath there.
His set designer. No, on the video screens, it's not, he doesn't have any real physical decorations.
Oh,
like, we had a tree. It was just funny to see his logo surrounded by twinkly Christmas lights.
I know,
you know?
but someone had to design that. Like, he has an electrical designer, something. So he didn't.
Yeah,
An electrical designer?
He might be a graphic
Why-
designer.
graphic
An
designer,
electrical designer, Bill. Is that what he said?
Yes.
An electrical designer.
Comes
yeah.
in and designs all of his electric.
Unless,
not electric.
unless those things are battery powered, then he's got a battery designer.
Obviously. Batteries are not electricity. We've been over this.
Alex Jones doesn't need to buy groceries. He'll just eat his neighbors.
Oh, yes.
Oh, right.
Duh.
He was going to, right.
Your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. Your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. My children aren't going hungry. I'll do it. I'll drink your blood. And I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors. You think I like sizing up? I'm gonna haul him up back chain. Chop his ass up, size it up. I'm gonna haul him up back chain. Chop, 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 chop. I will eat your leftist
Be
ass.
famous and make money from these words.
I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob.
Chop, chop, chop.
Chop,
He
chop,
needs to
chop.
go on tour. He
Goblins,
needs to
no.
sing this.
Globalists,
Yeah.
no. What?
He needs to go on tour and sing Alex Jones' greatest hits.
Yeah, that's true.
He can go on tour. He can make
I
money.
might
if he
actually
wants
show
to.
up for that.
That's what I'm saying.
I hurt myself today. To see if I still feel.
Mm-hmm. Listen, it was
I like
short-lived.
the originals. The covers stink.
Oh, baby, baby. Oops,
This one's a little better.
I did it again. I play with your heart. Got lost in the game. Oh, baby, baby.
Oh, baby, baby. Yeah, well, listen, what he lacks in self-awareness, he more than makes up for in musical diversity.
Mm.
And you
Indeed.
can't underestimate that. You can't put a price on that.
I honestly think people like him prepare for things like this. So I'm sure he probably has like a wealthy benefactor.
Well, yeah, that's why
He started signing things over to fake shell companies so he
Yeah.
could squirrel that money away.
I'm not even thinking about the fake shell companies. He probably has like a rich friend that will like, listen, Alex, you can live in my beach house, or you can live in, in my shed. in
Yeah,
my-
listen,
on my
He's going to be
farm.
like Daryl in Glass Onion.
Something.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be fine. But I always think of people with kids. I'm a dad. That's what I think of.
Nah. I mean, he didn't even remember his kid's birthday. 'cause
Well, he had
chili.
had a
He had
big
a big
bowl
bowl
of
of
chili.
chili, all
Chili will
right.
do that.
That wasn't his fault. That was the chili's fault. Just like it's the audience's fault that he's on the edge
That
of
they're not
insolvency.
supporting
Dude, I love that. I use that. My mom's like, I told you, why'd you give me the Derek Huff tickets? I had a big bowl of chili, and I forgot to buy the Derek Huff tickets. No one was checking for Derek Huff. Mom, I would get the tickets, but I had a big bowl of chili.
Yeah. And I'm sure she bought that. Hook, line, and sinker.
Go for some chili.
Oh, chili sounds
I made
great.
chili last week.
Nobody wants to see Derek Huff. We'll get the tickets.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, chili's great, except the last batch I made. Gwen turned it up too high or something and burned it all. Or
Oh, really?
lifted the lid and it was smoking. She goes, I don't know what I did. I said, I think you...
Did something get underneath? Like
she-
into the crock pot?
No, she makes amazing chili. And so I said, I think you sabotaged my chili. I was goofing, of course. But no, I think that because I had made such a big stock pot of it that maybe didn't get stirred properly when it was being reheated, and the bottom probably kind of cooked to the... Anyway, and I was bummed because I was like...
When you want chili and you're looking forward to it, nothing
Yes.
else is going to make you happy.
Right. And by the way, chili...
It's a good soup.
It
not a soup.
It can also be expensive to make,
Yes.
depending on what you put in it. And I think listen, chili is just tomatoes and beans, and everything else that you put into it is up to you. But that's literally what chili is.
Which
so
is why
you
it's a
can
soup.
you can't really screw up chili.
Sure.
Like I was putting dark chocolate in it, and I was but it was a much thicker chili than what Gwen makes. So between the two of us, we can really, make some chili.
Hey. See, boyfriend, Brian is a vegetarian, so I have to do veggie chili. So we'll use like impossible meat and then like every vegetable there is. I put like a whole red pepper, a green
What's
pepper,
the
corn,
point of the
carrots.
What's the point of the impossible meat?
To give it, I like chili that has
gives
meat
it-
in it, so it
yeah.
still gives it a little bit of heft.
And it still has like this consistency of meat.
Right.
Like it.
Okay.
You, especially in chili, you wouldn't even be able to tell.
No, not really. I mean, the only difference is it's
Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm
greasy.
not a vegetarian, but I have no problem with vegetarian chili.
No, neither do I. But I just like the consistency of it, and I
Okay.
feel like for me, it feels more like a
Like an
classic
actual-
chili.
okay.
Yeah. And then like 2-3 different kinds of beans, onions, garlic, all the good stuff. Yes. I don't even like beans.
Beans are great for you.
I don't like
Magical fruit.
Yes.
The more you eat,
Sorry,
the better you feel.
Musical fruit. Mm-hmm. Alan, it's a new year, and I hereby promote you to Major Fun with all the benefits and responsibilities befitting such a rank. Well, I appreciate that. It is not within your abilities to do that, and I cap out at Captain Fun. I'll always be Captain Fun. Why? Because that's what people always call me. I didn't ask to be called that. It's just what I'm called.
He didn't give himself a nickname. He wouldn't dare.
Right. No, I would not dare. Of course not. But what are you going to do?
I want to create a game show, and it's about doing dares, but in like a certain area.
Derriere.
Come on, you're so close.
Go ahead, Cody.
I don't know.
Oh, dare area.
I've got.
Derriere
He was
straight.
trying.
Yeah, he
He
tried.
tried. I got a break. You want to text 35192. If you don't want to text, number's 35192. AlanCoxShow.com. You can watch live, and we'll be back.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7